Welcome to this second video on what is SRM, Supplier Relationship Management. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how you should manage your priorities. So when it comes to SRM, your resource availability is likely to be the major constraint that governs how far and how wide you deploy it. So you need to direct your finite resources, your cross-functional team members, towards the suppliers where you can get the most value. You'll start off by segmenting your supply base. This is a way of categorizing your suppliers by their relative importance to your business. This will then help you work out whether you should include them in your SRM program or not, and if so, which type of SRM intervention you'll use. There's no standard approach for doing this, but the key is not to get bogged down in the theory behind it all and the name you're going to give to each of the segments. Just get on with it. You've probably got hundreds or thousands of suppliers, so it's not practical to evaluate each and every supplier, is it? So you'll need to use a quick filter initially, such as a spend threshold, to reduce the number of suppliers you look at down to a more manageable quantity. For example, this could mean that you ignore suppliers with a spend of, say, less than 50 or 100k, but it'll be different for every business. Once you've completed this initial filtering, you can agree the segmentation criteria by which you'll evaluate the remaining suppliers. Classic segmentation criteria are things like spend, risk, and criticality to your business, but also consider things like innovation capability, sustainability, access to technology, and know-how. Think about the values that are important to your business, both now and also in the future, both of which will depend on your organizational goals. Because let's remember that SRM activity should always be linked to the achievement of these organizational goals. Applying the agreed criteria, you will then put each supplier into one of three segments. The three segments are often named strategic, preferred, and transactional, but it doesn't really matter what you call them. The segments are often shown as a pyramid. At the top of the pyramid, you'll have your strategic suppliers. They'll number really just a few, maybe less than even 1% of the total number of your suppliers, and probably fewer than 8. These are the suppliers where the potential value they could provide is of huge strategic importance to your business. Now, from experience, there's a temptation for everyone to say that my supplier is strategic, but really it's not the case. For example, genuinely strategic suppliers can generate product innovation that will grow your market share and top-line revenues. Or they might have know-how that could help you dramatically improve your product quality. Or they may have a revolutionary manufacturing process that could substantially reduce your costs. Strategic suppliers might also be those who, if you don't manage them effectively, could pose a huge risk to your business. This could be because they're embedded within your business and have built up considerable know-how and knowledge, such as a contract manufacturer or customer call center, for example. Another example might be because the supplier operates in a market which is difficult, meaning that there are few or no other alternative sources for the product. There's no ability for you to switch supplier, so you absolutely need to manage the relationship well. It's on these strategic suppliers where the bulk of your resources and efforts should be focused. Next are your preferred suppliers. These are typically the backbone of your supply base, maybe numbering between 20 and 30% of all your suppliers. You'll find that for these suppliers, you may have a lower spend and they'll pose less risk to your business, and they won't offer you the same extent of transformational innovation capability compared to the strategic suppliers that you've already classified. That said, these suppliers are important enough to your business to warrant SRM intervention. Performance management or continuous improvement may be the most appropriate responses in this segment. And lastly, you'll have transactional suppliers, and these will represent the vast bulk of your supply base, possibly between 70 and 80%. These suppliers will be typically low spend and low risk, low market difficulty, and an abundance of supply options, so it's easy for you to switch between suppliers. There's really no value to be gained here by working with them on SRM, so avoid this segment entirely. So I hope that's helped you understand why you need to prioritize suppliers for SRM. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed watching this and want to learn more about procurement, head over to LinkedIn Learning and look out for my courses. Just search for Martin John. And if you'd like to keep up to date with my videos, please also like and subscribe. And if you leave a comment, I'll always reply. See you in the next video. Bye for now.